Hey there sexy PlayStation gamers, and welcome to Pure PlayStation's review of Radical Rabit Stew. In a tribute to games from an older era, Radical Rabit Stew packs bite-sized gameplay, local multiplayer, and a level designer into a small package. The single-player part of the game doesn't last long, but it's more than the sum of its parts, and is a good experience for anyone with family-friendly gameplay. It's an arcade game, so the story is very minimal. The chefs at a famous space diner are kidnapped by an evil bunny queen. As the cleaning boy, you hid and avoided capture. Recently armed with a wooden spoon, you vow to free your friends. It's plenty of setup for the game, and it's nicely done. The entire game is split into 3 hub areas filled with mini levels. Some of the levels, especially the early ones, can be completed very quickly. This gives you a jump in, jump out style of gameplay that's perfect for when you only have a few minutes. Some are only one screen, but later levels span multiple screens. Each level is a puzzle where the goal is to knock rabbits into giant stew pots that blast off. As you play, you start with only a wooden spoon, but you'll gain extra hearts and new tools, including other spoons that each perform a specific function. Combining these will be key to creating paths, using the level layout, and defending yourself to reach your goal. There are some clever solutions and traps for the unwary. Don't be fooled by the easy beginning. Those levels become increasingly longer and harder as you move towards the end. You can even turn on a hardcore difficulty if it still seems too easy. To further challenge you, each level will contain at least 1 blue coin to collect. They're not necessary to beat the level, and they won't be easy to grab. Each area will also contain a mini-boss and area boss to keep you on your toes. They are normally huge and are a big step up in difficulty to test your abilities. Sometimes it feels like beating a boss is as much random chance as skill, but it's still satisfying to reach the end. As I mentioned, the single-player part of the game will not last very long. There are even trophies for beating the game in 2 hours and 1 hour. Fortunately, there are 2 other places to spend your time. Versus gives you 4 different stages to play with up to 4 people. The goal is to score the most points by knocking the most rabbits into a giant stew pot in a limited time. There are obstacles, including other players who can whack you with their spoons. I played with my young son, and it was a lot of fun. For the creative among you, there's a level designer for you to create your own devious designs. It's easy to use, and there are so many options for you to create and play. The levels can be saved to tweak and perfect, and for a short game, it can extend your enjoyment. The visuals and music are very retro-inspired with pixelated art and an electronic sound. It's a good presentation with plenty of little touches, and my kids laughed to see a rabbit shaking its tail at me or burping me out of a level when I died. Radical Rabit Stew is a fun game with a cute story that can be enjoyed by anyone looking for a light puzzler with arcade action. It's levels let you pop in and out of gameplay quickly, which only adds to the pull to jump back into a level you just failed. It won't last long, but its combination of features and charm makes it very enjoyable. For more news, reviews, and original content, connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, and on PurePlayStation.com by clicking on the links in the info box. As always, please remember to subscribe so we can bring you more content like this, or even better. But no promises.